Uh, yes, hi everyone. Today again we will try to discuss some extra problems on linear program problem. So this is a similar type of problem what we have discussed previously. Alright, so what is given here is that there is a total profit of 3x plus 5y, and this profit is under a constraint of raw material as well as labor hours. All right, so raw material constraint, what they are saying is it is x plus y smaller than or equal to 4 kgs and x plus 3y smaller than or equal to 6 hours, that is the total labor hours available. Okay, and x comma y is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, now as discussed previously, here x represents the total number of, x is nothing but the total number of product A to be manufactured by the company or the firm, and y is again the total number of product B that is to be manufactured. Okay, so what it says in this particular equation is that x plus y is the total raw material required to manufacture, okay, both product A and product B, and finally 4 kgs is the total available raw materials. All right, next, in the next equation what it says is we have total available labor hours of 6 hours. All right, so total available labor hours of 6 hours. Okay, in which x hours is required for manufacturing product A and 3y hours is required to manufacture product B. Okay, so this is product B, total requirement for product B, and this is total requirement for product A. Okay, so this is the total given context, and as you know that x and y, that is the total number of product A and total number of product B manufactured, can be either greater than or equal to 0, greater than or equal to 0, but it cannot be negative. So that is the reason this equation. All right. All right, so the question here is that how to we are supposed to decide what is the total number of product A and product B that is to be manufactured. We are supposed to find out what is x and y, and also we are supposed to determine what is the total profit that can be earned in the given, under the given constraint of available raw material 4 kgs and available labor hours 6 hours. Okay, so this is the context. All right, so now let's get into the solution. All right, so how to basically solve this is nothing but always this was the first step. We have discussed this in the previous problem also. We have to convert the inequalities to the equalities. So I'm just going back to the previous page. Okay, so here if you have to see, there is, in the first equation we have smaller than or equal to sign. Okay, so this we are supposed to, that means what it means is that this left hand side is smaller than or equal to the right hand side. So that is the meaning. So how to convert that is nothing but we have to add something to the left hand side so that both the sides are balanced. Okay, so the equation becomes x plus y plus s1 is equal to 4. Okay, now what this s1 stands for is nothing but s1 is the total unused raw material. Total unused raw material is S1. Okay, and as you know that x is the total raw material consumed by product A and y is the total raw material consumed by product B. Okay, so that is the reason x plus y plus S1 is equal to 4. Similarly, the second equation, if we have to see, this left hand side is again less than the right hand side. So what we are supposed to do is we have to add something to the left hand side. Okay, so how it is being achieved is nothing but this is the addition, second variable, that is s2. Okay, so this particular variable is added onto the left hand side in order to balance both the sides, left hand side as well as right hand side. So here we have s2. Okay, s2 is nothing but it is the unused labor hours. Okay, x is the total labor hours required to manufacture product A. 3y is all right, so 3y is the total labor hours required for product B. Okay, so this is product B. requirement. This is product A requirement. Okay, so product A and product B, and this is S2 is nothing but this is unused labor hours. Okay, so unused labor hours, and this is 6 is nothing but it is the total available labor hours. 6 is the total available labor hours. In this total available resource only we are supposed to manufacture both product A and product B. Okay, so this is what we have done even in the previous problem. The same step continues here also. Okay, so the same thing is being explained here. X plus 3y plus S2 is equal to 6. X is the total labor hours required to manufacture X number of product A, and 3y is nothing but total labor hours required to manufacture Y number of product B, and S2 is the unused labor hours. S2 is the total unused labor hours, and 6 is nothing but the total available labor hours, that is this 6 they are talking about. Okay, so this is the total context. Now similarly we also have to formulate the Z equation. Z equation is nothing but Z is equal to 3x plus 5y plus 0s1 plus 0s2. Now why this is being introduced? Because by multiplying 0 with s1 and multiplying 0 with s2, this equation, there will be no much difference in this particular equation, this profit equation, correct? So that is the reason we are supposed to introduce this. Main intention is that we have to introduce all x, y, s1, s2, that is x, y, s1, s2, x, y, s1, s2. Okay, so main intention is that x, all the variables have to be introduced in all the three equations. Okay, so here we have x, y, s1, s2, x, y, s1, s2, and finally even in the third equation z is equal to 3x plus 5y plus 0s1 plus 0s2. Okay.